Welcome back to another Doberlander adventure. On today's adventure, we'll take you through some areas of Death Valley. I think this might be an old power station. It's been really graffitied though. But there's a power station right outside of this. So I think this was their old power station. Found this cool hot springs back in here. Even got a seed in there. Another one right next to it over here. This one's about 5 degrees cooler than the other one in temperature, but you can remove this pipe right here over to here if you want to cool it down a little bit. There's another little one right over here, kind of hidden. And it's about 5 degrees cooler than the other one currently is. Got a little trickle coming out of it. This one down here is huge, and it's about 10 degrees cooler than the ones up above. So it'd feel good on a hot day like today. There's this old truck perched up on here on like a rock embankment looking thing. You can kind of see down there where we are. It's just up on this little rock embankment, like a showcasing, like a trophy. Old dump truck. Didn't have any wheels and tires anymore, so not going to take it for a spin today. Love these old vehicles out here. Love finding them.
Meet the local sheriff of Beatty, Nevada.
It's our camp spot tonight. It's an old gun range. It's BLM land now. It's not active anymore, but I think people still come out here and shoot. Silver State Shooting Club. Oh, they have a playground over here for your kids. So I guess while you were out here shooting, you could have your kids out here on the playground. I don't know if I'd trust getting on that swing now, the one that's still in place. Lots of donkey do out here. So the other side of it, looks like somebody peeled the door off of it at some point. Whoa, that scared me. Bird just flew through, almost hit me in the head. Well, looks like this door was open. Didn't even have to come through the back. There's our camp. Looks like they had to board up the windows because somebody broke the glass. Now here's the actual shooting range itself. Random, some bleachers just hanging out right here.
This is the Ashford Mill remains. The mine was approximately 5 miles east of here and produced gold ore back in the day, but wasn't rich enough to justify the amount of money that was needed to extract. The Ashford brothers and others that they leased the mine to worked the mine on and off between 1910 and 1941. The only remaining structure left here today is that of an old office building and parts of the old mill.
Warm Springs Camp. Independent from an early age, Louise Grantham moved from Ohio to California in her 20s and without training or experience became a prospector. The fact that this land belonged to someone else did not deter her. In 1929, Grantham leased land from Bob Thompson, a local Timbisha Shoshone man. The springs were his ancestral homeland, but after signing a 5-year lease and making just one payment, Grantham sued him for ownership. With the legal battle underway, Grantham occupied this site and posted an armed watchman to guard against trespassers. The courts eventually supported Thompson's claim. For over a year, attempts were made to evict Grantham, including by federal marshals enforcing a court order, but she refused to comply. Eventually, Thompson walked away from his claims. Grantham assumed total ownership and operated the most successful talc mine in the region until her death in 1969. Legal battles and outright hostility were common between prospectors and landowners, especially when fortunes were at stake. Imagine yourself in the situation. What is justified for a chance at wealth? What would make you walk away? Complete with a swimming pool.
That's a pretty modern pool.
Looks like it was a pretty nice pool at one time.
Yeah. That was deep.
You want to try the diving board? See if it still has some spring to it? Not much left in here. Looks like the rats have made themselves at home. Looks like there's another house back in here. This one looks like all the flooding has filled it with rock now. Still got the light fixture up there though. Kitchen. Wonder if this was like where all the miners met to come eat their dinner, or meals rather. There's a third one back in here. There's a stream running through here. Let's see if it's warm. Nope, it's cool. Oh, screened in porch. See how you're putting retaining walls up to keep it out. Yeah. Ain't so far.
Well, look at that hill.
Yeah, this is a nice big screened in porch. It's like a furnace back in there. Motor for something right up there. There's your fruit basket. That's a cool old fireplace right there. I'd like to have that in my house. I wonder if this is some sort of bloom, these pods, or if it's a flower that's going to bloom. Kind of interesting. Scattered all along up in here. Some other mining equipment. I heard that this was gas powered. There wasn't many like it.
This is the geologist cabin out by Stripe Butte. It's thought to believe that it was built around 1930.
Yeah, this is a nice cabin. Notice Mike can climb walls. Don't put mouse edible food on shelves. Oh, mice can. Wow, those are some nice cots. This is Russell's camp out here in Death Valley. Gonna spend the night here. We were gonna stay at the geologist cabin, but there's nowhere really flat to camp out there, so we decided we'd stay at the Russell camp. It's a pretty fun place. You can see how we squeezed in. We backed down this driveway, get ourselves situated in here. Got the flag up. My dad's rig right here. And here we are squeezed back in here. horseshoe that was cemented into that step. That's pretty neat. This looks like this is the one most people use, maybe. Seems to be the cleanest so far. That's a cool old stove there. Looks like there's a painting of the cabin. Wood stove. Even got some roasters for you. Your hot dogs or marshmallows. War ration book. Even a sink right here. The original Overlander right there. Russell Camp Story is what all these here are about. There's your new toilet seat if you're looking for one. Oh, and a Toyota advertisement. Who could ask for anything more? Toyota, 1996 Toyota 1-ton. This ice box. Food, ice water, beers, soft drinks. Russ, keep door closed. It's a cool old refrigerator. Bunch of books. National Geographics. Maybe that's an old radio, maybe? Those are some cool windows right there. Here's a shower, it looks like. Some more books. And a Nautica kid's jacket. Got a sink out here. Another building out here. So maybe their shop. Hootie House. Pretty fancy Hootie House. It's even clean and usable. Attention friends, bang stick under rim to scare away scorpions. That one must have been their old Hootie House right there. This is a nice little outside seating area here. Got a picnic bench, fire pit. It's another building out there. Some sort of shop or something, maybe. Just a little kind of outdoor area that goes back to that fire pit area. Little hallway. Here's your parking area.
Thanks for riding along on this Death Valley Doberlander adventure. We'll see you out on the next one.